Alrighty, we are back with another attempt. Smoke spotted to the south. Turn this way, they'll probably spot us and open fire soon enough. So we've spotted a question mark. We've spotted two question marks. They're not broadside on. They're coming straight at us. Coming straight for us. So we just leave the speed on ×10 until they open fire. Why are they not firing? That is weird. What are we looking at? I believe we're looking at the same ships as last time, but they look slightly different. So we'll see. .22 knots. Our rounds are coming in. And a fire. Another fire, another fire. We're getting some good hits in. They see us now because they've opened fire themselves. Oh, you stupid fool. Keep shooting that guy. Get all the guns involved. Or maybe you can't at this point. Maybe that's why you swap targets. Okay, so we got hit over a pen and a penetration. That fell way short. I don't know what you're shooting at. You're falling that short. And what do we got? Short. Damage to the main gun. Here come our shots again. Bounces. Hit. Fire ×2 with flooding. They sound like they've got 16-inch guns. Bounces. And those last three are not going to hit at all. 95 compared to... can't tell yet. Fire. There's some hits. There's some more hits. It's down to 50% roughly. It should start peeling off very, very soon. There's some hits there. Some hits there. Didn't do much. There we go. I actually have overpens, 2 of them. And what do we got here? Oof. He's starting to peel off. So you're down to there. That means it's time to start shooting at this other guy. Do some damage on him. Once they're both damaged enough, odds are they'll probably start running. So a fire, bounce, bounces. You've got some armor then. That's a pretty square on hit. Yeah, I don't think we got enough smokestacks. Because, yeah, if we can get a broadside hit, we do damage. The problem is getting broadside hits. Because once they start running, we just stop doing damage. I think this guy's already turning to run. Yeah, he's already turning to run. Look at that. They're already turning away to run. He's not even at 50% damage yet. Let's see if they have actually genuinely turned to run away. I believe they have. Because it really does look like they have. Yeah, they're running. Nebraska's down to 37%. And West Virginia is just running away. This, if you can probably understand me saying this, this is stupid. Because it was supposed to be set up that they would not run away. And unless there's something in the mission files I can change, they're just going to run away. And I don't feel like chasing them down, because I'm kind of faced with an option that I can make a ship fast enough to chase them down, but it won't be able to withstand their fire, or I can make a ship strong enough to withstand their fire and kill them. It's the triangle. Speed, armor, firepower. I suppose I could use 16-inch guns and go for more speed and just redesign everything. It looks like I'm going to have to because, well, they've got 16-inch guns, they've got 16-inch guns, and you've got 16-inch guns, and they just leave, so... Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Ooh, destroyed main gun immediately. Yeah, so... What's your speed? Nebraska's pulling 19.7 knots. Because of that lucky hit, we can now do this. Maybe. I know where he is. He's right here. I can select him this way. That is terrible. Can I do that with the destroyers? I can. I can figure out where the destroyers are in the smoke. Let's slow the game down if I'm going to be doing this. Nope, I wanted that up still. Oops. Oh. If you look bottom right, you can see where it is, which is kind of funny. Right there. There's a ship right here. Right here. Right there. Because the targeting thing shows up in the bottom left over there. Oh, that's funny. Oh well. Why are there 2 battle cruisers? There's only supposed to be 1 on the mission. Or are they more battleships? I doubt that they're more battleships, but they could be. So we know the enemy ship was steaming away at a mere 19 knots. 2 question marks. You're a battle cruiser. And you're just so fast. Minus 90% target speed. USS Constitution, who's already down a gun. Okay, we're up to 24 knots. That is great. appreciate if you could hit the battlecruiser. What's the chance? Not 14.9%. There's like no reason to be firing at him. Let's say that as it gets hit. We've had a couple lucky hits, one of which destroyed a turret. How are you still going that fast? How are you still doing 42 knots? What the is this bullshit? What the hell is this crap? Well, it's running away now too, so it's not going to be a problem for that much longer. Which is great, because we can't hit it. Now, the hopes is the Nebraska is still only doing 19.5 knots, which it is. Screw the battlecruiser, shoot the Nebraska. You have a much better chance to hit than that one. And also, the battleships are the only ones that matter. There we go. Damaged main tower. I am going to catch up to you because I got lucky. We got lucky this time. I can do 24. You can do 19. There's another fire. Well, even the battlecruiser's slowing down. You're at 29 knots now. We'll probably be identifying those armored cruisers soon with how fast they can go. Fire. It's beautiful. 30%. Armored cruiser confirmed. They're tooling around. All I've got to do is keep going in this direction. In the meantime... Oh. I don't believe we're quite going directly at him. There we go. Do you have torpedoes? Yes. How threatening are your torpedoes? 22-kilometer range, so odds are they have already been fired. They have not been. How about yours, Northampton? They have not been. They are in fact turning away from me. Those torpedoes are on the aft spread, though. Nebraska's over there, 30%. And another fire. Another fire. At least it's only pulling 19 knots. Because we got lucky when that one ship decided to run and we got a miracle frickin' magazine penetration. 30% still. And hey, we got a lot more ammunition this time. Main tower damaged. Fire. The battlecruiser is officially running. We're down to 29% on Nebraska. 199 damage. Really? Are these cruisers going to be going back and forth in front of me? Yes. Let's shoot them. Do they really want to play with a battleship? Let's find out. Because they're annoying me, and they have torpedoes, which they have now launched. Boom! Take that to all of your engines at the same time. Shove it. We've taken every single one of your engines out in one go. In fact, you're taking on so much water, I can ignore you. I don't think your little maneuver's helping you not take on water. Because your deck's underwater, and so are your turret rings. Oh, is it recovering? Is this thing daring to recover? I think it's going to dare to recover. Look at that. Oh well, fine. We're aiming for you now. You're next. And I know you fired torpedoes. It's going to recover. Barely. So we need to change heading a little bit more to that side. Oh, no, it sank. It couldn't quite recover from the flooding damage it's taken. Bam! Oh, you wanted to tango with a battleship. And you decided to annoy me by launching torpedoes. Oh, piss. That is a good spread of torpedoes. We're going to take 2. But they're both like the same thing, so jump over to the Nebraska. Your torpedoes, what's the range in these? 8 kilometers. That's good. Because yours are further. 22. And that flooding... Those 2 torpedoes didn't do much of anything. They did so little... Well, they are mentioned there. 165 damage between the 2 of them. And that was it. Oh, I was hoping that was going to hit. Any of these going to hit? Boom. Boom. Structural damage. 2 hits. That front hit just blew the bow off. Didn't even say if it took out the magazine, it just blew the bow off. I do like how the ships come to an immediate stop when they start sinking, no matter how fast they were actually sailing prior to that. The Constitution is running. Shift-Alt, or Alt-Shift. The Nebraska again. Now that we have no threat from the armored cruisers, and the destroyers are leaving me the hell alone. Oh, you can only do 18.9 knots, Nebraska. That's unfortunate. $29. Damage the funnel. Good, good. Slow you down. And another fire. And what do we got? Another fire. Same spot again. We just constantly hit the same spots. We're in much better condition this time, though. Nebraska's doing 18.9 knots. Destroyed secondary gun times 2. You're at 29, and you're on fire. Bounces. Ammo detonation was a lucky shot. And save ammunition. Fire. 28. I'm glad you're only doing 18 knots. There's some hits. There's some hits. Over pens. Penetration. Stern deck extended. Destroyers are getting a bit closer. Damage to main gun fire, 28%. There's a chance for a deck penetrating into the magazine. Fire times 2, damage to the main tower, we're down to 27%. Watching these because you have an 8-kilometer range. DD new. You have an 8-kilometer range. Those all missed. You're down to 18.7 knots. Some fires, 25%. We're starting to run a bit low on ammunition. And it's down to 25%. Each pass, they get closer and closer with those destroyers. We can actually see that destroyer now. Destroyed main tower. That'll affect their accuracy. Battlecruiser is officially out of the match. It's just running away now. Nope, that didn't do anything. Barker and new. Barker's down a torpedo tube. I think that was 2 overpens. Yeah, we're mostly overpenning. Let's fire some just high explosive at it. See if that gets me anymore. So here comes the high explosive. Got me a fire. There we go. 25%. Still. We've got a few passes before they start having their torpedoes come into range. The 5-inch guns are hitting them. Yeah, you've been hit again. Alt right click is secondaries. I do like that they added that nifty feature so you can have secondaries open fire on stuff specifically. Down to 20. high explosive is doing a lot more. 19. Because we've battered the armor into submission. I'm going to stop shooting soon, though, because we're running out of ammo. Again, down to 18 knots. Another fire. 19%. We're at 68, but we're still doing 22.9 compared to him doing 18. There we go, 19% still. There we go. Alt on that. Make sure I didn't accidentally change course. Under 200 shots, I'm going to have to start just holding fire again. Destroyed a funnel. That'll slow it down some more, if that wasn't an already destroyed funnel. And I do like how high explosive shells can bounce. Not really, but clearly they do. Badong dong. $19. Destroyed a main gun with high explosive shells. Oh, that could have been a magazine det. Another fire. Nope, nothing. More damage to the enemy destroyer there. We got another fire, 17% now. One more volley and then off. Destroyed main tower, which is not a shocking surprise. Are they reloading their torpedoes? No. They're still getting shot at. They're now launching smoke. A fire. Fire times 2. Another fire. As long as I don't get into 3-inch gun range, then we should be good. We are gaining on the Nebraska. Slowly. It's down to 21 kilometers away. I wouldn't mind the destroyers running away. Like, seriously. 22 knots. Nebraska's down to 17.7. We're doing about 5 knots faster. And I can't speed it up anymore. Both your torpedo tubes are down. So you're running. Nebraska, Nebraska, Nebraska. Look at your condition. It's bad. Most of your secondaries are out. You're covered in holes. Your front turret there is disabled by a high explosive shell. You are not having a good day. But I can't do anything to you reliably, and I'm a little bit low on ammo. Okay, you're flooding. You'll be gone soon enough. You're on fire. Your buddy's running away and staying running away this time. Go down. Go down. Why don't you just go down? Sink, 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 and go to the bottom. 0.7. Come on. You're on fire. Burn, burn. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and he's gone. Soon, these guys will be in range of the secondary 6-inch secondaries. Let's launch a few rounds your way. Switch back to the AP. Or just auto. One more maybe? Make it official that we can't do much of anything? Yeah. Off. So now we just wait, and as a result, I'm going to do a jump cut. Alrighty, we're back. Why are we back? Because the destroyers have now entered secondary firing range. So we're picking them apart. And let's go. Let's alt right click on the Dexter so we finish off the Dexter before he wanders into torpedo range, because he's got a torpedo range of 8.3 kilometers, and they're stern mounted with a back firing arc, a stern firing arc. So I want him dead, and then we'll do the Rogers. No, they've got gun turrets in the way, so it's not quite as dangerous as I was kind of fearing. You're still firing. 242 rounds of ammo left. You'll stop soon enough. And... ow. We didn't do anything. Destroyed the funnel. Yeah, we're not doing anything with those rounds. Let's try high explosive. Destroyed a funnel that was already destroyed. It's down to 17%. Ow. Fire and flooding with high explosive rounds, down to 13. There we go. There we go. Down to 8. Okay, okay. Finally, we do this mission. And with that, I will be officially out of missions to do. Destroyed secondary gun, you're down to 5%. Rudder damaged, still down to 5%. Sink the Rogers first, please. Oh, they're not shooting anymore. 5%. Fire times 2 flooding, 5% still. I might end up stopping because of that. Oh, piss. Shoot the king. Fire down to 3%. Okay, after this, off. 3%. I want to make sure that we can get a slight, like, broadside, get all the guns in, and start doing some real damage to this. It is down to 13.4 knots. Focus the Rogers? Yes, the Rogers down now. That other destroyer has gone up to full speed and is like, screw this, I'm out. Oof, you're gonna flood. Or you should be flooding. %, flotation 2, and it is gone. Good job, good. And now we've got the secondaries firing at this guy. Funnel's on fire, not that it really matters. I can't speed this up any more than it's already sped up. It's down to 13.8 knots. Let's fire just a random volley at it. It's still at 3%. .6 knots. It's barely firing. Oh boy, these last missions are long ones. Well, I'm pretty sure they're just doing this to have us do QC for them. I'm like 100% sure that's what this is. So we can bug test for them and find issues like this one. But in the campaign, this wouldn't really be a huge issue in the campaign. Because in the campaign, the fleets can disengage and go get repaired. And, like, in a campaign, I probably wouldn't have chased down the Nebraska. I would have just said, screw it. Whatever. Nebraska can run. It doesn't matter. Its accuracy is so bad it can't hit me at 8.4 kilometers. What happens if I switch to AP and go normal? Still only 3%. Did add a little bit extra flooding damage, but we are down to 88 rounds. So as you can probably imagine, I don't really want to shoot until I can be certain I'm doing damage. Because it would suck for it to be at 3% and run out of ammo. Granted, I don't like this because each time it fires, it could be a game-ending shot. Destroyed the funnel again. Destroyed funnel times 2. You are now down to 13.6 knots. So we're gaining pretty quick. Oh, I think it's firing secondaries. No, it's not. No, its 3-inch secondaries are going off. Yeah, look at it all. Normal, off, 3%, 83 rounds. Goody. It's angled enough that it's just bouncing. We've done about all the damage we can from the rear. He's got a lot of 3-inch gun shells. That makes me uncomfortable. Well, he's down to 87 shells. Good. And at this angle, he is having a hard time getting through anything. It's down to 75 rounds. That was a wild miss. That damaged the main gun, but not seriously. It's down to 69 rounds. We're gaining quickly. Oof, he's still missing, bouncing. $63 rounds. That missed. That did not, but he can't get through the armor, it seems like. Mostly bouncing. $51 rounds. Yeah, he's bouncing off the deck. He's got a high ricochet chance like we do. There we go, he's not doing much damage at all. He's down to 39 rounds, because of course I have full intelligence of what's going on in their boat. Bounces. Oh, 33 rounds left. Destroyed a funnel. You're down to 27 rounds, and I'm gaining on you quickly. You might actually do something if you switched over to high explosive. This guy's got underwater torpedo launchers, doesn't he? He's got a lot of underwater torpedo launchers. All bounce. You're down to 15 rounds. 13.6 knots. Yikes. Is he gonna stop? Nope, he's still firing. My 5-inch guns are almost out of ammunition as well. 9 rounds left. Come on. 6 rounds left. And he fires again. Bounces. Oof, this is nerve-wracking. He's down to 3 rounds. Oh, apparently we destroyed a main gun again. Destroyed funnel. And he's out of ammunition. We now turn away to start going alongside. He's going to probably launch torpedoes at us. And 3%. We've got serious numbers of torpedoes to worry ourselves with from him. Come on. 72 rounds. Finish him. Finish it. Oh my god. 3% still. And finally, it's done. Oh my god. Oh boy. That is a very happy mission complete button. Oh my god. Every mission is now done. Now what am I going to do? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to hit that stupid little bell thing that YouTube has added, because otherwise you won't get notifications of any new videos if you subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, @GenJeft, as I always have my video updates on there, so you will never miss a video if you're on my Twitter feed, because they'll all be posted. And any other dumbass comment I make as well. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.